it's me, Ben. And in this video, we're gonna review this new Nerfty gun. It's called the Lizzy Gecko Nerfty gun. Technically it's Nerfty, but oh well. And we have some white, black, and some more black on the back of the box. And guess we're gonna open it now. And this is what's inside of the box. All of this in one box. Awesome! Yeah! See what we have. Let's start off with the magazine. The magazine fits 10 exact rounds or darts, whichever you call them, and is made of nylon, just like the gun. We have the scope. This is just a normal fake scope like the Nerfty M416 scope, with the 6x scope being fake and the holographic side and the red dot side that you're supposed to put on top of the 6x. And this works just like the tiny red dot for the 6x for the M416. And now, let's talk about the gun now. Let's see. We're gonna talk about the gun itself, of course. We have the color white and black. We still have some other colors, blue, a green kind of color, a black, and I forgot that one more color. Of course, I always forget the colors, but it's fine. I bought the white one, of course, because it just looks cool, I guess. We have a big and bulky grip for 12-year-olds. Can't really say it's comfortable. I tried it. It's a 7 out of 10 kind of grip. And we got some 2 Picatinny rails to put your stuff here, like maybe a laser sight, a flashlight, or maybe even a foregrip. We even have a place to put your red dot, as I already mentioned. And yeah, right over here, Picatinny rail for your red dot. Actually, I'm just gonna put it on. There you go, it works. And of course you can put the red dot here too, because it's also a Picatinny rail. Now it looks like a grip, but this is a scope. It is not meant to be a grip. It never meant to be. It never was. Alright, we have, I thought this one was an exposed barrel, but turns out the barrel is inside this kind of black part kind of thing going on, like sci-fi or whatever. And we got a sliding gimmick. I don't know what this is for, but oh well. And if you want me to show the barrel, I will be delighted. Let me just, let's see. Here it is. Here is the barrel. It's made of aluminum, which can increase the performance, the performance activity in like few much for accuracy, because it's made of aluminum and it has a strong spring. Like if you buy this, you'll definitely see some holes over here, and you'll definitely see some springs in here, because yeah, there's some springs in here. You can't see it through the camera, but if you buy it your own, you might actually get to see it. We have this sci-fi looking trigger, which is very weird. We don't have a button to release the magazine. We just plop that in, and if you, since you don't have no button, even on the other side you don't have a button, we are just gonna use this very weird lever. What is this? A lever? I've seen more guns that are like this. Nothing for a pistol though. A lever? Yes, maybe. But for a pistol? No. Never seen one before. And if I already mentioned, this fits 10 darts, so we're gonna put in 10 darts. We're not gonna shoot it now, but let's just see how far the spring can actually handle. Just forgot to say, we have a full stack of 24 darts. I have one extra right here from the M416, because I'm going to show you something that might actually help, but I don't know. From the Nerfty, so technically that's 25 darts with the extra, so it's technically 24, but if I put in the extra right there, that's a 20. Put the magazine in, I guess, and reload it. Magazine's in. Now we're gonna pull it. Warning, if you're a young child who also bought this product, if you may not find out, if you didn't find out yet, the spring is hard and very heavy, so you need to actually use your power, like me. This is not the intended hand for reloading. There you go. It might not seem hard, but if you don't have a lot of strength, then yeah, it doesn't work. And fun fact, I don't know why, but almost every Nerf gun does this. Whenever you reload, you finish reloading, and before you shoot it, you suddenly feel like this reloading mechanism is like, it's like lighter, because the spring is already ready, so technically the spring is not disturbing you. And this is basically how loud the gun can be in an enclosed area. That's very loud. Alright. Like this is the real gun, so I'm gonna lift my arm and shoot it. One more. Let's do one more. With one hand. Okay. Alright then. Flashlight with laser sight. Okay. Before I showed the big old guy, I actually forgot to mention this. I think I already mentioned it, that this is full nylon and aluminum. But oh well, we have the big old guy. Nerfty and Nerfty product, they're both Nerfty, and that means they're related. They're like cousins, they're like brothers, they're like sisters, and that means their attachments can be put on these attachments. Why am I talking so fast and so continuously too? Maybe I'm just excited. Sorry for the confusion of talking too fast and too continuously. I just wanted to say that this and this, both of these attachments from the M416 can actually be attached to the little guy, the Lizzy Gecko. I'll show you proof. This is not clickbait. This is no scam. I don't scam. Scamming for views is bad. See, it works. It fully works. No mod necessary. No 3D printing. No nothing. Pure Nerfty product actually works on another Nerfty product that actually sounds very obvious because they're from the same company. They have the same textured Picatinny rails and even works on the scope. I'm doing this now. It just looks cool in general, but you don't really get a scope in general too. I mean, like, you do get a laser sight, but you can't really see through it because it's not supposed to be transparent in any kind of way. And this is not even a sight, so if you put this on top, it's just gonna have a shadow of this one, so it's really more logical to put this here. So yeah, if you want to try it yourself and put it here, I'm not gonna blame you for, I don't know, but I mean, like, it doesn't seem logical, but it's fine. It just looks more fun and unrealistic, which makes it fun. So yeah. And okay, let's see how this will go. Okay, laser sight and push. No. Okay, the T-pose. Okay, I'm done T-posing now. That was hilarious, but I don't know. And for conclusion, I'm sorry. I'll keep you here. In conclusion, I might say this is a 9 or 8 out of 10. Why did I say that? it has nothing to do with this grip. I love the grip. It's also textured because there's some things on here, so that means it's a textured grip. Nerfty really worked hard on this. I appreciate it, but I think in your next build, I think you should lower down the spring, because I know you're making it for 12, 14-year-olds, but I mean, like, what if kids use it? They can get their fingers stuck here, like what happened to me. It wasn't bad. I wasn't injured, but it did hurt. I don't know if young kids can handle it, and either way, the spring is pretty tough to actually pull. So you might actually you might accidentally hit your scope and it'll just fling away while you're doing this. But I recommend you, if you don't want that to happen, I recommend you to do this, to just reload like that instead of like this. It really does disturb your thing here. If you put a scope here, it will keep on, you have to reload, and the scope just keeps on hitting your hand, I guess, and it might sore or just hurt eventually. And yeah, if you decide to do this so it doesn't hit your scope, that's a 9 out of 10. And another issue with this is you can't really defuse the shot. Once you cocked the gun, you really have no other choice but to shoot it. I recommend you to cover a pile, like make a pile of beds, 3, 4, just 2 I guess, then put it on top of this gun, so when you shoot it, it's like a silencer. Not that loud, but beds are not silencers if you use real guns. That just doesn't work. And yeah, let me show you something. Since I said you can't defuse it, if you pull the trigger, what? Ah! That was a real reaction right there. I was a bit confused. I thought I defused it, but oh well. And before the outro, right, boys? Ta-da! Of course, you can put the same attachments to this boy, and it will actually have a crosshair. As I said in the M416 video, I think I forgot to say it. Oh well, it has no crosshair whatsoever, so there's really no point in looking at this, because you'll just see blank, just zoomed in by like a little. This should be 6 times, but this is more like 2 times. It's fine, but yeah, this is pretty cool, pretty awesome to do this. And if I haven't showed it in the intro of the video yet, I loaded in a long dart, put it in here. It does work. You just have to reload. And why are you so loud, man? If you're young, new to guns, watch my videos, want to buy this, give you a tip, please be careful and not put your fingers in these parts, because when you reload, blister, my man, or just some red stuff on your finger. It's not blood, but it will just hurt. And if you're very young, that might make you cry. So yeah, be careful around this gun. And I've been talking a little too much just for an outro. So the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making it. And you can like, you can share, you can comment, or maybe even subscribe. Why did I do that? I don't know. And that really supports me, so thank you if you did. And I hope I made your day better, because that's what I want to do around here in my channel. I want to make people happy. And stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, and see ya in the next video. Bye-bye.